There is a time for everything and everyone in the world. There is a time for everything and everyone in the world. Welcome everyone to my lesson video. Today is a beautiful day. Remember, there is a time for everything, and today is a time for us to learn another mathematics concept, which is of angles. Okay, which is of angles. So this is a grade 8 topic, but mostly examined in grade 9 final examination. So if you get to know this topic now, you are assured that your grade 9 final examination, this kind of question, if it happens to come, you cannot fail. So pay attention to this lesson video and make sure that you listen attentively. Don't allow anything to distract you, but let this lesson be the only thing that distracts you. As of now, let us enjoy the lesson. Mathematics, angles associated with a straight line. That is what we are still looking at. Angles associated with a straight line. Okay, now specifically here we are talking of angle properties of a triangle. So we need to understand, we want to understand the properties of a triangle, the angles in a triangle. So once we understand that concept, then it means that now the rest of the things is up to you to be able to solve. So I'm just going to help you now to understand these simple concepts. Okay, so let's begin. The first part is simply saying that acute angle triangle. Acute angle triangle. What does acute simply mean? Okay, acute, it is something which is less than 90 degrees. It's the angle which is less than 90 degrees. So when you talk of acute triangles, just know that we are talking of triangles that are less than 90 degrees. Okay, that are less than 90 degrees. So you can see at this triangle which is here, okay, I'll try by all means to decorate them so that I can make them look so interesting to you. Look at this triangle. This triangle which is here, it is an acute triangle. Why is it an acute triangle? Because it has angles less than 90 degrees. You can see this is 50 degrees, 70 degrees, 40 degrees. These all angles, each angle is less than 90 degrees. That is what makes an acute triangle. So we are simply saying that an acute triangle can be an isosceles triangle, it can be an isosceles triangle, equilateral triangle, or a scalene or a scalene triangle. Okay, it can be of those, as long as it has angles that don't add up, that are not equal to 90 or greater than 90 but less than 90. That is an acute triangle. Alright, now let's move on. Obtuse triangles. Now, obtuse triangles, these are triangles that have one side which is greater, one angle which is greater than 90 degrees. Okay, but the rest of the angles are less than 90 degrees, meaning they are obtuse, they are acute angles. Okay, so now look at this one. These are two triangles that we have here, which we are calling obtuse triangles. These are obtuse triangles. Now, when you look at these triangles very closely, you will be able to see that this one triangle, it is greater than 90 degrees. As you can see, this is 110. But the rest of these angles, they are less than 90 degrees. This is 30 and this is 40. So this is what makes an obtuse triangle. Same applies this. This is an isosceles triangle which has two equal sides. One side is 130 degrees, but these two are 25 degrees. This tells you that this is an obtuse angle because it has one side which is greater than 90 degrees. Okay? So we are simply saying that, you can keep this as a note, it has one obtuse greater than 90 degrees. Obtuse, by the way, is the angle. So we are simply saying the angle should be greater than 90 degrees. That triangle, it is an obtuse triangle. Okay? When you look at these triangles, these which are here, there are two kinds of triangles. We have equiangular triangle. Equiangular triangle, it is a triangle that has all equal angles. We have this angle, this angle, this angle to be equal. No wonder it is equiangular. Okay? 60, 60, 60. It is an equiangular triangle. But look at this one. It has one obtuse, meaning a triangle which is greater than an angle which is greater than 90 degrees. Obtuse means greater than 90 degrees. So it has one obtuse, acute, meaning the acute is less than 90 degrees. So these two are less than 90 degrees, but this one is greater than 90 degrees. Hence that it is called a scalene triangle, or you can say a selene triangle. It depends on the schema you eat, whether white, yellow, black. The pronunciation will still mean the same. Okay? For me, I go with the scalene. Okay, that way you understand it better. Now, let us look at the important part now. Interior angles of a triangle. Interior angles of a triangle. Interior simply means the inside part of a triangle, the inside angles. Just the word interior tells you something of inside. Now, interior angles are angles inside the triangle. For example, okay, for example, we have angle A, this is angle A, and angle B, and angle C. All these are interior angles. They are inside of a triangle. And now, what are they telling us? They are telling us that interior angles adds up to 180 degrees. Meaning when I add this angle and this angle and this angle, I should be able to get 180 degrees. As you can see, A plus angle B plus angle C, I should be able to get 180 degrees. That is what it means by interior angles. So this is a straightforward concept. If I have 50 here and 20, then they ask me to find C. I just have to add 20 plus 50 minus 180, then I have my C. Simple. When I add everything inside the triangle, it should not go beyond 180, or it should not be less than 180. Then you are wrong if it's less than or greater than 180. It should be equal to 180. Then you know that your interior angles are correct. Now, exterior angles. Exterior simply means the outside angle. Okay, so if you extend a triangle, we have this triangle. Now, if we extend the line out, we extend this line. Now, the angle that formulates outside the triangle, it is what we call the exterior angle. You can see this angle. We have extended the line. Now, this angle which we are forming, it is what we call the exterior angle. And this exterior angle, in order for you to be able to find it correctly, this is a concept that you should know. The exterior angle is equal to the sum. Is equal to the sum. What sum? Of the opposite. Okay, opposite what? Interior angles. Interior angles. Now, if this D is here, the opposite interior angles is C and B. You see that? These are opposite interior angles. So when I add this one plus this one, then it means that I'll be able to know what my D angle is. This angle plus this angle should give me my D there. That is what exterior angles is all about. So now we are simply saying, if angle D, it is simply equal to angle B plus angle C. That is how we find the exterior angle. Now, look at this simple example which is here. This simple example it is asking us, find angles B and D in the diagram below. So we have to find B and D, these angles which are here. How can I find B and D? Applying the two concepts which we have learned, the interior and exterior angles. Okay, so let me just write a brief solution here. So solution there. Solutions. So I want to find angle what? Angle B. So for me to find angle B first, I need to look at this triangle. Remove the D triangle. You have the whole triangle there. And according to this B, it is the interior angle. Hence, all the interior angle adds up to 180 degrees, as we have learned here. So it means that when I add 70 plus 50 plus B, I should be able to get 180. So it means that it will be 70 plus 50 plus B is equal to 180 degrees. I want to find my B. So for me to find my B, therefore now I will have to add what is 70 plus 50. So I can do my calculations. Where should I do it? Just here. 70 plus 50. Okay, plus. Remember, there is no calculator in grade 9. So you have to use all those tactics that you learned in grade 7 and 6 and 5. Okay, so now let's see. 0 plus 0 is 0. 7 plus 5, we have 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We have 120 degrees. So, okay, 120 degrees. So 120 degrees plus B is equal to 180 degrees. So am subtracting 180 minus 120 degrees. Now when I subtract 180 minus 120, what do I get? What do I have? Let's do the calculations as well here. So do what I'm doing so that working should be easy. 180 degrees minus 120 minus. We have 0, 8 minus 7, we say 5, 6, 7, 8 minus 2, we say 7, 6, 7, 8. Okay, we have 6. We have 60 degrees. Okay. So once you have found your 60 degrees, which of course this B, angle B is equal to 60 degrees, because when I add 70 plus 50 plus 60, I'll get 180. Then it means that you are done with your B. Now, if I want to find my D, how do I get to find D? So let me just erase this side. Let's hope you are following so far. I haven't lost you anywhere. Let's find our B here, and we can call it a day. Okay, so my D now, what find the value of D? And now we know that this angle which is here is D. So we need to find this one, we know is 60. So we need to find this. So we are going to add 50 plus what? 70. So to find angle D, what we need to do, we need to add now, which is 70 degrees plus 50 degrees. And hence we have the angle D. In so saying, this angle D will be according to this exterior rule, which simply says that the exterior angle is equal to the sum of the opposite interior angles. So the sum of the opposite interior angles, it is this one. So what is 70 plus this 50? We have 120 degrees. Okay, 120 degrees. It is the answer for D. Or in other words, you want to try it. Let's try it by saying, if I know angle B, I know angle B to be 60 degrees. Then what will be my angle D? Angle D. Okay, angle B is 60 degrees. Angle B, this is 60 degrees. But angle D to be what? I don't know. And now we can look at this one. It forms a straight line here. We cut this angle. We cut this angle in this manner. We cut it like this. They tell me this is my 60. Then what will be my x there? You can use this concept. So this concept now we are going to say the angles in the straight line adds up to 180 degrees. So now we are going to say 180 degrees minus 60 degrees. What do you have? 0, 6, 7, 8. We have 2 there and 1. Hence you have 120 degrees. So use the rule of exterior angles, or you can use this concept which you learned earlier. Okay, in the previous video. This concept you can use it because now you know this angle which is here. And we know from here, look at this. This whole angle adds up to 180 degrees. So if I know this one plus this one should give me 180 degrees. Now that I know this is 60, just subtract 180 minus 60, then you have your D, which is 120. Or you can use this concept which is here, add 70 plus 50, then you get your 120. Whichever method you are going to use, you still get the same answer. Remember, mathematics, there are a lot of ways on how to come up with a true answer. The only thing is choose the one which you are comfortable with and use that one effectively to get the correct answer. Okay, so now I guess this will be the end of this lesson video. I hope I've made everything simple and clear for you. Now remember, if you are going to understand these things, don't watch the video once and pack it and delete it. No. Watch this video over and over so that you may understand everything that happens when talk of angles, and you not have any problem with the questions that I'll send. So in that learning group that we are in, I'm going to send the questions now for you to overcome mathematics. After you have watched this video, those questions I'm sending you from ECZ examination questions, you should be able to answer them and send back the answers to me privately, and I'll be able to answer mark your answers check your answers, and now send your script in the group where everyone is there so that they can see whether you have made it or you have failed. So please remember, with me, I aim for excellence, and I am an overcomer. So if you are attending my lessons, don't have a mindset of saying mathematics is difficult, because you will never overcome. Overcomers have a positive attitude all the time. I will do this, I will manage, it is easy. That is the language I want you to be speaking. Whenever you watch this video, remember, you are overcoming. So if you are going to be lazy not to watch this video and understand the lesson topic, next time we meet, it will be an intensive test. And if you fail, you know what I do most, what the best thing I do. So please understand the video. Do like, comment, subscribe so that I get to know how effectively this video has helped you. Otherwise, we end here. God bless and see you in the next lesson video. Don't miss. Bye-bye.